dealing with guilt as an ex-addict and a parent is something I don't talk about very often on this app, because it's probably one of the hardest things to talk about, and it's something I still struggle with, even though I am nearly a year sober and clean. I'm 11 months sober and clean tomorrow. But the amount of time that I have wasted on my addiction, you know, and not being fully present with my kids over the years is something that I cannot get back, and it's something that eats me up all the time, even though I try not to let it eat me up, because obviously now I'm sober and clean and I am being the best mom I could possibly be. But when between the years of like the kids were like 2 and 6, 2 and 7, that part of my life is a big blur. And I was probably worse because I was helped out with babysitters all the time. Like my auntie would have the kids, my mum would have the kids, they go to their dads. So it kind of enabled me to get worse, which is not their fault, obviously. But I feel like I missed out on so much time, and once that time is gone, you can't get that back. You can't. And it's so hard, because now they're at an age where they want to go out and play with their friends, and you know, they don't always want to spend time with me, which is totally fine. I get that, you know, they're growing up. But in a selfish way, I wish obviously I could have that back, because I do feel like I've missed out on a massive part of parenthood through addiction, and it is something that you have to live with. But what I can tell you now is that the sooner you do get clean and sober, the sooner that you can start to deal with that guilt. Obviously, I've got enough guilt as it is for the years that I've wasted being an addict, but if I was to carry on, I'd feel even more guilt. So, you know, I've got to take something from that, the fact that it might have taken me a long time to sort myself out, but, you know, I have done it now. And they're the most wonderful kids. I'm so grateful. I'm, you know, they've turned out amazingly well. They're so well spoken and polite and caring and kind and loving and forgiving. And I know that they both love me to bits. But I do feel an enormous amount of guilt, and I don't think that will ever go. It's not easy to sit with it, but it is perfectly normal to feel that guilt. And, you know, you can't go and drink yourself into oblivion over it. You've got to deal with it. So it is something you're going to have to come across if you are in recovery and you have got children and it has been a part of your life for a long time. But don't beat yourself up, because as long as you're making positive progress and you are making changes for the better, that's all that matters, and you need to focus on the future now rather than the past.